What's up, Ricanistas? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Sevilla watch along. Sorry that I'm late for this one. I was out in Portsmouth doing some things, so I didn't make it back in time though. So there we go. Hope everybody is well. Hope everybody's feeling good. Let's start off with today's 11. So today we have Odysseus in goal, Iglesias, Sangante, Castrin, who I thought would come in, Suazo. So pretty much the back line I thought would come in. Sierra's back in there, Agume, Guridi, and then also Peke and Robbie Euro takes a start. So our guy Isaac Romero is on the bench, as he probably should be, to be fair. But yeah, that's the starting 11. Let me pull up the stream because it was not cooperating with me earlier. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing all right. I'm trying to watch in Spanish. Let's see if it'll let me. Let's see if it'll let me. All right, so then a commercial break. So we're good. We are A-okay. Let me pull up the score. Let's remove that one. Nope, I don't know why that's that massive. Give me a second. StreamYard is not cooperating. There we go. I don't know what was going on with that one. It looks like Bilbao is showing off all the World Cup players. All the players that played in the World Cup, won the World Cup. So there you go. And we are ready. Moment of silence. All right, there you go. All right, now it's live. So one of the legendary keepers, it said, for Bilbao passed away. So they're doing a moment of silence, and now they're clearing everybody off of the pitch. I want to put 3 past Unai Simon. I ain't gonna lie. All right. And we're underway. There we go, Bilbao. Kickoff. Let's go. I'm glad Robbie Euro's playing, man. Really am. Really glad he's playing. One thing I wanted to show as well. One thing I wanted to show before, but I ran out of time. But let's see if I can show it anyway. So we signed Kajores Billy. He probably won't play today because it was late signing, but we got a midfielder, man, and that's the kind of signing, you know what I'm saying, that I think Sevillistas will be happy with. Low risk, high reward, I think. So got a midfielder, and let's see what we do today. Let's see what we do today. Put the timer back up. Big up to Wahaha. Alpa. And big up to Quadra as well. My comments aren't showing. Oh, StreamYard is annoying me today. Give me a second, guys. I'm not sure what StreamYard is doing, but it's not shit. Like it wasn't showing the thing on my stream, so I've come out and gone back in. Hopefully that's fixed it. But StreamYard's doing me dirty. Bilbao on the ball. We're looking a little bit lively. But big up to Quacha as well. Bilbao with shot. Oh, this is saves. Oh, this is saves. There we go. Sevilla got a free kick. I think Sangante is over it. And he's directing traffic. I know it's Agame. Hey, that was nothing. Foul. Trash. Trash. It's not really much going on in the first 5 minutes, but yeah. Hey, hey. Was weird seeing Zaragoza play a friendly against Bilbao last night after Rayo already played 2 La Liga games. This is the thing though, like for the bigger clubs and the clubs that had people, you know what I'm saying, in the World Cup, I think they allowed them to come back later. Like I don't think Barcelona play until Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. So make sure you subscribe to Wahaha, please do. Probably not happy today because United took that L to Hull City. Listen, beating championship teams isn't for everyone. But I guess they're just randoms line up. Yeah, or the B team. Because I know the B teams usually play as well. Bilbao B team. I know we have Sevilla Atletico. We can't move them. Carter said La Liga, the Farmers League. Apparently, that's what I was told. Yeah, but they always, Farmers League, but they have people in European finals. So yeah, and I went back to Zaragoza. Maybe it's something to do with that. I'm not sure. Oh, hey, ball over the top. Come on. All right. We look lively though. We look lively in the first couple minutes. We look lively. I'd like to get a result against Bilbao. I'd love to get a result against Bilbao. Bilbao. Big up, Chronic. What's up, man? Hope you're feeling better. Hope everything is well. Oh, Lord. And make sure you subscribe to Chronic as well. Is Iñaki still playing? Well, I expected Trevor Xerxes didn't start judging from what I've seen in preseason. Yeah. Xerxes. And never got a minute, so well done, Hole. Yeah, I mean, everyone's gonna stumble. I think a lot of teams are gonna stumble. It's the first week, man, and then you're coming back. Players played the World Cup, new managers, new opponents. You might stumble, but it is what it is, man. And I'm not getting too worked up. I'm not getting too worked up either way about the Prem right now. Come on. I need to go. Said good today, mind you, just eating the first thing in 2 days, so killing. Yeah, that's good, man. That is good. And when you can put something down, so good to hear. I just ate as well, unfortunately. I had Popeyes. It's probably a terrible decision, fried chicken, but I'm trying to be healthy. Oh, great, good cross. When I Simon's come out. Robbie Euro is lively, man. He's working. But I like this because it's back and forth, man. And Yaki takes a shot. Nada. Nada más. Issue is same Deadwood and Brian Acuna and Dorgu will be playing over and over again. Yeah. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh. Wait a minute. Is that a red card? Oh, wait. Is that a red card? I saw a card out. Is that a red card? Is that a red card? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, we got some drama. We got some drama. What happened? What happened? Hey! Did he bring Seattle down? Is that a red card? It's a red card. I don't like it. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. Usually I'm shameless, man. Usually I'm shameless, but damn, they're down to 10 men. Now we should dominate. The Dappin's going around. Quadra, big up, my guy. And big up Wahaha as well. Why it says diving again. Awful loss. I mean, it was a foul, but maybe because he was past the goalkeeper. I think it was soft. Sevilla. I think it was soft, man. I don't. And you guys know me. I'm usually shameless, but I don't think you should get a red card for that. I don't think you should get a red card for that. He fell over. And he missed it anyway. Trash. Quadra bigging up Chronic. Bit of a foul. Yeah, it's a bit of a foul. A lot of a dive. Yeah, I mean, but that's football now. You get a little bit of a touch and you go down. And I hate that, bro. I hate it when Arsenal do it. I hate it when United do it. I hate when Chelsea do it. I just think, like, you look at what, like, Ronaldo and Ronaldinho went through and how they was getting chopped by a man like Maldini and stuff. And then you watch how, you know, a guy gets touched and he falls over like he like a cannon hit him, bro. I hate that. I hate about sport in general. Basketball does the same thing. As big as LeBron is, he gets touched on the wrist and he flops down like someone's literally drop kicked him. I hate that, bro. I hate it. There's no reason we should lose this game now. Never red. I agree. I actually agree. I don't think it is red. Is that a goal? Is that a goal? I'll take it. I'll take it. Facts. I'm not arguing with you. I don't like it. I don't like it. And usually I'm all with it, man, but Also with the goal, Vamos. Bro, it was so late. Even the commentator was like, what's going on? So Simone plays around the ball. He loses it. Nope. Nope. And that's Robbie Euro, man. Yoink. Robbie Euro. Pressuring the keeper. And this guy's supposed to be better than David Raya? Psh. That's not a foul. Good. For Spain, yes. In general, not sure. Not sure. Now what hot? Now you just hating. It was a 50-50 challenge, and he lost it. 50-50 challenge. He lost it. Oh, 1-0 though. I'm happy with that. 50 views, Palace getting packed, Eddie getting dragged. Not surprising. Water is wet. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe to views as well. Quadra, don't put any. I don't care about the Premier League. This is a La Liga stream, so don't put any of the Premier Leagues. I don't care about it. There's a reason I do these, and I don't want to hear about the Premier League. So thank you for that, but I don't care. And thank you. Make sure you smash likes, and subscribe, everyone. But yeah, this is a La Liga stream. I don't want to hear anything about the Premier. I don't care that much. We won. That's for the other stream. Big up to views. Big up to Quadra. No worries. And big up to Chronic as well. And views as well. And everybody. Big up to everybody. So Sevilla up 1-0 and up a man as well. And trying our hardest to give the we're trying our hardest to give it away. Oh man, Bilbao act like they're not down a man. And that's the dangerous, bro. When they go down to 10 men, you always think, oh yeah, we should wipe them aside. But some teams, it just gives them more like passion, bro. Like, oh, we've been hard done by the referee. Now we're just gonna come at you. We got nothing to lose. Hey. Bro, we're trying our hardest. Trying our hardest. Crazy. They had the views and La Liga. Yeah, man, I like La Liga. That's why I watch it. That's soft, bro. Soft, broski. 50-50, and he barely touched you. Stop it. Don't start to fall and try to get. I just need to be able to be nice and comfortable. Nice and comfortable. Relax. Like Arteta. Calmer. Quadra said, "What's good about visiting Seville? A lot of things, man. I like history. They've got the Torre de Oro, the Golden Tower, or Torre de Oro. They have the bull ring. I've watched bullfighting in the bull ring in Seville. It was a one and done thing. It's not for me. But I want, it's a Spanish thing. They've got the cathedral, which is beautiful as well. The Giralda, which is the kind of watchtower, is beautiful. The food is good. Of course, you got Cruz Campo, which is made in the city as well. I like Radler. Radler. Like the lemon beer. It's very good. And even if you're not a Sevillista, I mean, there's football, man. There's Real Betis in the Heliopolis. There's Sevilla and Nervion. And hey, that's out. That's out, broski. Go ahead. But there's a lot to do, man. There's a lot to do. I never went at night though, but I'm assuming because I did live in Spain. I'm assuming there's parties as well. But it's a nice city. It's a beautiful city. It's the capital of Andalusia. It's got a nice city charm. You've got some of the Moorish influence as well. It's beautiful. You got old parts, new parts, and the food is it's pretty good, man. Some of the best steak I had in that region. So yeah, man, it's a lot. It's a lot to do. I haven't been in 8 years though, and I'd like to go back. Um, yeah, there's a lot to do. I prefer though, even though I'm a Sevilla fan, I prefer the coast. I prefer the coast. I like Cadiz. There's beautiful beaches in Cadiz. You can do fishing. I fished off the coast of Cadiz before. Um, you know, there's nice little towns around Cadiz, El Puerto, Rota. Um, you can do shopping in Jerez. So I like the coastal region. There's Floricua on the coast as well. So yeah, man, it's a lot to do. And thank you. I appreciate that, Quadra. Big up Sean. He said, "Bless up, Rican. Hope to be win today. Let's all laugh at Man United's Coventry." That said, character getting sacked in the morning. New manager bounce. Yeah, tough, tough for them. And please make sure you subscribe to Views. Hey, why are we allowing them? And it's the thing, they're down to 10 men and they're still. Why are we allowing them space, bro? Gerena Berena. Gerena Berena. He was nowhere close. Nowhere close. Odysseus saw it the whole time. I need another goal. I need a second goal. I can't deal. I can't deal with 1-0, bro. Like, I feel like we should be getting more chances. We're just not. Oh, Lord. Yeah, this guy, what's his name? Cochodas. Yeah, I think he's going to help the midfield because, boy, the midfield looks yucky. Good job by Iglesias. Good job. We just keep hoofing the ball up to Europe, bro. Come on, man. Get some passing on the ground or something. Jeez, bro. What the? Starting today. Bro. Carter said, "What do you think of my viewers forever?" What do you mean? Like of the phrase? Like what I think of it? I think it's clever. He took Wakanda whatever and said my viewers forever. I think the whole viewers thing is clever as well. You know how long it took me to come up with the Recanistas, bro? How long it took me to come up with Rican in general, and my wife came up with it. So I think it's clever if you're talking about the phrase, and it's memorable, man. When you start to, oh Lord, not a fighting. Oh gosh, what's going on? Okay, yellow card for Sierra, I believe. So who got the yellow card? Oh, bro, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? But yeah, if you're asking about the whole the phrase, then I think it's clever. If you're asking about views himself, I think he's all right. Um, Good dude. Doesn't like Arteta, but I mean, who does these days? But yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what the end goal of the question was, but yeah. So Sierra got a yellow card. I don't know for what, but it's fine. It's fair. You know what I'm saying? They got a red, we got a yellow. Fair. You know what I'm saying? I think Sierra's young as well, man. Our team's gonna have to grow a lot. Sean says, "Don't hate me, Rican, but I do have a small soft spot for Batiste. If you're familiar with the manga Captain Tsubasa, he comes from Japanese football to playing at Batiste. I hear you, man. I don't like this. This is the thing. I don't like Batiste, but I don't hate them. If that makes sense. Like I don't like them, but I don't hate them. Like I don't hate Batiste because they represent my city, or a city that I love. Um, but like it's different. Like with Batiste, I can't stand him, but there's a respect there. With Tottenham, there's no respect. I can't like if Tottenham liquidated today, thank you. It'd be fine. We'd find a new rival. I'd rather rival Man United. Like Tottenham, just yeah, bro. I'm not, but I know that the actual rivalry in Sevilla is a lot deeper. And it does cross families and all that stuff. But yeah, I dislike. And Waha had asked if is that Subasa in your profile pic. I gotta read this or watch this. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna Google it. I've added it to my look list because the last anime I watched was Blue Lock. That's when I watched Blue Lock. I really like Blue Lock, man. So it's old. It used to be on our TV all the time. They translated as Rudy's team. Interesting. I I never saw it. But you know, American man, we always late to everything. Um, Especially when it comes to the good stuff. But I have to check it out at the Subasa. Okay, now we're moving the ball. No, Rabier, Rabier. Oh, Peke, what are you doing? Come on, make a better shot, broski. Rabier, he's different, bro. He's different. His movement so good. His movement is so good. He's gonna score goals. I'd like him to score a goal today, please. Sangante. Oh, I don't know what Seattle was doing there. It just kept running, bro. You probably could have been on the end of that. It's not quite Tsubasa, but inspired by a Japanese player with a Norwegian player to represent my heritage. And Norway avenged Japan against Brazil in the World Cup. They did that. They did, and we were here for it. I believe. I believe we were. I don't know. I did a lot of matches during the World Cup, man. So yeah. Drop in to leave a like on the stream. Big up and have a nice day. Big up to you, Prom, as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like and subscribe, COIG, and also share it out on X. I appreciate that, Prom. I try to avoid X at all costs, but thank you so much for sharing out and the support as well. And I hope you're having a good day. It's a nice day outside, at least in England. It's a little bit chilly, but it's still nice. So, Lord, I think we're going to concede a goal. The Japanese one looks like him a little. Hey. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, my days. We just can't hold on to the ball, bro. They got 10 men. They playing like they got 12. What's going on here? Oh. Okay. Calma. Bro, Garfield Clausen needs to come in at halftime and be like, bro, what are y'all doing? Relax, bro. You literally have one more dude than they do. Relax. Oh, my God. Not Bilbao running at us again. Lord. It's going to be a long game. Definitely. I imagine the AI image generator use it as an inspiration, probably. AI is amazing. My background made by AI, and I love it. Absolutely love the background. Oh, my days. Oh. Bro, I'm starting to hear the saxophones. And like I told Quasha, La Liga stream, don't care. But thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. I don't care nothing about the Prem, bro. I really don't. To anybody who's watching, when I do La Liga streams, I don't care about the Prem. That's the reason I do them. I don't want to hear nothing about the Prem. We won, and that's good. That's it. I don't care anything about the Prem when I do La Liga streams. No worries, Waha. I get you. This is like my therapy. This is my calm down from watching Handball. Although yesterday was actually pretty good, but I prefer. Oh, of course. But that was at the start. That was at the start of the start of the stream. I couldn't start a stream. You know what I'm saying? What do you think Sevilla would do this season? Do you think they win something? Our trophy this season is not getting relegated. We're starting off good, I guess. All right. Okay. All right. Yes. No. Allegedly. To ask me a question, I said that I think that Sevilla won't be relegated. I think that we'll finish top half. But I also feel that if Garcia Plaza, if he gets everything together, if he helps these young players find themselves, I think we could get 7. I honestly think we can get 7. I think we can finish in a European place. All right. Okay. Hey. Nothing. Hey, don't get sent off again, bro. Because if you go to 9, we're gonna cook you. Sean says Barcelona win the league, in my opinion. I think so as well. It came off your foot. What, bro? He just complained and complained, bro. He complaining. To Sierra. No. You literally had 2 people to your right. You kick it across the field to your left to no one. I'm sure Garcia Paz is looking at that as well. Listen, well, I don't think Vargas is in the squad, so who we get? Can we get a winger? Get Sevilla Martinelli. I take Martinelli at Sevilla. But yeah, I agree. Sorry, I got on a side tangent because we was actually doing something. I agree. I just think Real Madrid ain't winning. Like I understand that they signed Jose Mourinho and that looks great, but I think there's a fundamental problem with the players there. And now that Vinny is signed himself away to be the scapegoat, yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. He's off. I mean, we sort of need to laugh for United regardless of being a La Liga stream. And I agree. And Waz says I don't mind, we deserve it. Was he off? Oh yeah, he was. He was off. Even Rakitic is one of the most underrated players of all time. Yeah, man. You don't really talk about him much, but Sevilla love him, and most of the teams he's been to love him as well. I think he met his wife in Seville as well. I'll take it. Come on. Iñaki. Oh my days. We look disheveled, man. Like we look worse. Like we honestly look worse with more people on the pitch. It's weird, bro. We need to rein it back in. We just look like we holding on, bro. Although Sangante and Agame are just absolutely just winning everything. Jeez. Quadra said Nico Williams absolutely thinks his brother Iñaki is better than the Spanish Nani Madueke. I feel like Iñaki is a player that we probably missed out on Arsenal as well. I would have taken Iñaki, but he's older. I think he's what, 6-8 years older. Nico is he's so hot and cold, bro. But maybe that's why he hasn't left Bilbao. Maybe because he has people, you know what I'm saying? He has people that said, listen. So I think Bilbao love him. And oh Lord. Well, I said join your FPL. Guess I'll be on it next week. It's funny you said that. I don't even know who I even have for FPL. Did I score any points? This is why I never win. I'm gonna update it. Yeah, that's why I never win. I know they have a La Liga version, but I don't think it's as played as much. Maybe next year I'll do a La Liga version. Dang, Emerson got 9 points. I got 11 points. I'm 5th or 6th in my own league. Crazy. But why it says I never win because I never sign players I don't like. It's like me. I don't sign Tottenham players. I just can't. I don't want none of them in my team. I sign United players, but I don't sign Tottenham players. I think they all suck. BILBAO all over us. I can't wait for halftime. Oh, we win the ball back? Nope. Nope. No, we don't. I hear you. There's a former Arsenal Academy player at Sociedad, and I do wonder how he's doing. Which one is that one? Hey, 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 hey. Oh, my day. Bro, why are they getting? They had more shots after they lost the man than we have. What's going on here? I don't understand it. Oh, now they're gonna try to fall in the box and get pins, but it ain't happening. Sevilla, Sevilla. Another red card. Oh, he's close. Oh, he was offside. He didn't even touch him. He didn't touch him. He didn't touch him. I hate that, bro. You can hear Simon Mames as well. They're lively. Oh my Lord. We got hopefully we got like 3 minutes to halftime, bro, because we need something. We are struggling. Great goal though. Great goal. Jack Shaib. He's apparently on loan at a team in the German third division from Sociedad. I like to see former Arsenal academy guys do well. I feel like if I was a young academy guy, like in England before Brexit, I'd probably want to go abroad. Oh, there was nobody there. There's nobody there. Ugh. Oscar bottled the draw for Sociedad last night. What a mad miss that was. Frustrating. What's the La Liga table looking like? Let me Google. I know we're top of it. Batista fifth, where they belong. Boo. Hey, Viacano got a draw. Good for them. Come on, Agame. Head injury. It's nice to see Malaga back in the title. Listen, I got a Malaga kid. As I said, when I lived in Spain, I have I went to the Andalusian clubs. So when I went to Malaga, I got a Malaga kit. I got the Jerez kit later, but I went to Valencia, got a Valencia and a Levante kit. So when I went to different cities, I couldn't find a Cadiz kit at the time. Or Jerez, to be fair, but I really didn't. I really didn't get any more. But yeah, I love Andalusian teams. But Malaga is a kit that I have because I like the kit, the light blue stripes. I like the kit now as well. I might grab it, but yeah, I like to represent the Andalusian clubs. So you'll every now and then you'll see me with like a Malaga top or my Jerez top. So yeah, Andalusian. The Andalusian teams I try to represent while I'm in the off season. But yeah, of course, Sevilla first. 3 minutes added on, and we're in the second minute of that 3 minutes. Quadra says Gianni Infantino. Now, what do he do now? Besides be useless. Oh, get it out! Get it out! Wow. Sean says Isco and Santi Cazorla came from Malaga, Nacho, Monreal as well. Yeah, man. A lot of good players. Hey. Yeah, he caught him. He caught him, but it's not that major. Like, I think we still need another change, bro. Because boy, Robier's been good. Robier's been good. Just a lot of falling now, bro. Not even. I just feel like I've been talking comments, man, because it's just a lot of falling, bro. And that's halftime. Thank the goodness. Let's do that. We reach halftime. I love Santa Claus so much. I might get a Real Oviedo shirt with his name. Listen, I liked him. I liked him when he played for us, obviously. But it's just sad. Like when I think about Santi Cazorla, man, I think about if he had been fit. I think Santi Cazorla would have changed our outcome, man. I think Santi Cazorla plugged a lot of issues, and with him not being fit, we just never replaced him in the squad, in the late Wenger squads. I think a fit Santi Cazorla, he changes our trajectory, man. He allows, because how we read the game, he unlocks, Mesut Ozil. He unlocks Alexis Sanchez. He makes the Donkey Giroud look better. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so sad that injury took a lot of good years from him, man. To be fair, it took a lot of good years from him. And seeing him play for Oviedo last season, as I said, we played him, and he came off the bench, but it was just nice seeing him play again. And and the fact that he saved them as well. He said they were having financial issues. He came in, he saved them, and then he played and he helped them go up. And yeah, they went back down, but Santi helped their trajectory. So yeah, I like Santi as well, man. I, I don't blame you for doing that. I mean, I got the Alexis Sanchez from last season because I actually love that guy, man. I really do. He's the reason I'm an Arsenal fan. I just loved watching him play, and he's the reason why Sevilla is still in La Liga, in my opinion. So yeah, I appreciate him. Isco is so good. Yeah, he is, man. He is, especially for Batiste as well. Yeah, Isco. You know who I like seeing as well? I like seeing Hector Bellerin, man. Even though he plays for Batiste, I do like seeing Hector Bellerin, man. I do. I like that he's having fun playing the game, and he's loved. I think that a lot of people with Arsenal, when someone doesn't like you, when we get rid of somebody, everybody starts talking about how how like, oh, he wasn't good enough, he wasn't this, he wasn't that, and you think that players don't see that, man, but yeah, they do. They do see how people react to them leaving as well, and I'm just glad that Hecky B is having fun and he's actually valued. Took Batiste 5 minutes with him on the pitch to win the game. Electric, man. He was good for Real Madrid as well. So yeah, that's a good signing by Batiste. Good signing by Batiste, and that's the reason why they're up there in the Champions League, and we're what I'm saying. I mean, we're at the top of La Liga right now, but yeah. Better Fraley, he said Sevilla actually winning. That's diabolical. But yes, we are. Refs doing it again for Sevilla. Nah. Yeah, they are. Because that was soft. I ain't gonna lie to you. That red was soft, broski. Soft. So yeah, we don't like that. Coming soon to the ESPN SummerSlam. Is the cat okay? Probably. Why wouldn't he be the earlier game? Sadness. I thought he might have run off from the rage. He doesn't live, even if he did. I'm bottling my frustration. Yeah, just have you a cup of some wine, like Warren Bob. I like Bellerin, and if it wasn't for his massive injury, like Santi would have been different for him too. But he looks happy at Batiste, and man, he looks like he belongs in the '80s hair. Yeah, man, he got the porn stash, and the wild hair. But yeah, Hacky B, man, it's great to see him having fun. And same thing with Santi, man. I like seeing Santi just have fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? Santi was robbed of having a better career. And there's nothing you can do about those kind of injuries, man. Like, it's a freak injury. You get an infection and it gets worse. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. But it's just great to see him back on the pitch as well, man, having a good time. And that's the one thing I like. Even if it wasn't for Arsenal, seeing Santi Cazorla for his boyhood club helped them out of their issues, helped them get promoted. It was great, man. It was great to see that. And seeing Hecky B as well, man. So, yeah. I like Hector Bellerin. Big up to Freddie. He said the porn tash, Yeah, I caught you. Big up to Red Flag. How's it going? Hope the day's going well. Bellerin looks like that. Listen, that's crazy. But yeah, bro. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Big up to Tyson. And the dapping's going around. Hector Bellerin and the Glacier Glizzy. That's diabolical, Sean. Diabolical. Speaking of Glacier Glizzies, though, you know what time it is. I got to take a break. It's hot in here. I'm going to go get me an ice lolly. So halftime brought to you by Sevilla Football Club. Be back in a I'm back, people. My camera all over the joint. Embarrassing me. Shame Isco didn't work out for us. He's a class player. Yeah. Big up Fraley. Big up Sean. That's crazy. What flavor? Listen. I like these. I'm going to tell you guys the reason why I do it, right? And it's not just because it's hot, but the ice cream, like, because I talk so much on here, like, because I talk so much on here, like, my throat gets dry, especially because I have to close the window because I don't want to disturb the neighbor. So the room is dry and my throat gets dry. So I always have the ice lolly in the middle because it just keeps my throat from getting dry for the second half. That sounds crazy, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it just keeps me from having cotton mouth. So that's why I do the halftime ice lolly. I'm not gonna call it glacier glizzy because that's diabolical. See, I can't tell you guys nothing. I'm never talking about it again. Never talking about it again. Big up to the first lady. Big up to the first lady. You see it coming in here. I'm showing on your FPL now. Are you? Let me look at it. Oh, you are. So yeah, I went from being 5th to 6th. Yay! Stony take over the stream. One day she gonna pop up, man. One of these days she gonna pop up on stream. Sean says, all right, no, yeah, listen. Leave me alone, man. Turbo Twisted Glizzy is crazy. I like these though. Let it melt and drink it. Nah, man. Listen, if it once it gets cold, once it actually gets cold, I'm gonna start drinking coquito on stream. Because that's actually better. I like the coconut. Red Flag saying FPL playing my mental health already. I'm 5th in my own league. Well, 6 now that Wahaha's joined it. I'm 6th in my own league. I got 11 points. Everybody else got 30 points. I got 11, bro. I got two Crystal Palace players in my 11. They got 0 points. I got Munoz and Hughes. Dang. And Emerson got 9 points. Diabolical. Yeah, man, I'm not winning this fantasy thing. Godfrey's leading so far. So yeah. I'm 16. I didn't do fantasy last year. I did last year. I'm trash. Crazy. I ain't winning, so it's all right. Why did it autocorrect the Doncaster? I have no idea. No idea. Why you have Hughes man's a sub and I doubt your defense force like I am for Xerxes? I think he was just last. Like I think he was who had left. Red Flag says I'm 5th, won't complain. That listen, I'm trash in my own league. I need Holland to get a hat trick. Help me out. The New York Sack Exchange. Sean says, I get how you feel about Alexis Sanchez Rican, especially with the Sevilla side of things. But for me, his betrayal is unforgivable. I hear that. But I think for me, the fact that he publicly came out and said he realized his mistake immediately, I think softened the blow for me. From our side, we prioritize Ozil over him. And I think that Alexis Sanchez gave us more than Mesut Ozil did. And he probably felt a little bit disrespected because that's what Arsenal do. But going to Manchester United, yeah, going to City would have also been a betrayal to me. But I just forgave him because I think he realized, and he didn't do anything for Man United. So, yeah, I forgave him, but I can see why. People wouldn't forgive him because it sucks. It sucks. And he did leave for the money. And he did. He did leave for the money. And I think people would have felt better about it if he had gone to City because at least they're winning trophies. But the fact that he went to Manchester United, one of our rivals, or considered, historical rival, I think that's what made him mad. But I just like the fact that he came out and said he asked his agent, "Can I go back?" And it sucks. It sucks that we didn't pay him. But yeah, it sucks that he left. But I forgive him. I forgave him a while ago. Look up the Hampton and Richmond versus Slough game. Crazy ending. I'm gonna Google it. Google. Slough. Slough Town. They'll tell you though. I got a bookmark so I can watch it later. Sean, this is another thing that confused me. A player's career is short. The betrayals from the Cronkies, not players with ambition. I'm sorry. They're legends for calling out and exposing the fake owners to me. Yeah, I hear that, but I get where people would feel aggrieved because he did go to Manchester United. Like, he did go to Manchester United. But yeah, it's the same with Clichy, Sanya, and Nasri. But then, like I said, at that time, a lot of players were leaving because they wanted to win more. They wanted the Cronkies and the board to invest more, and they didn't. They didn't. They wanted to, and most of them, they wanted more money. So I am very popular. Dang, that's crazy. If there's no trophies, what do you play for next? Arsenal known for not paying properly then as well. So again, look at your owners. Yeah, if you're not getting paid, you're not getting paid, and y'all not. Oh no, oh no. Our favorite strikers coming on, everyone. Ajuke is coming on. Nico Guillen's coming on. Oh, is he taking off my guy? Please don't take off Robbie Euro. Please don't take Robbie Euro off. All right. Okay. So Sierra's coming off for Ajuke, which is probably better. Who else is coming off? Who else did they say? Nico Guillen, Peckham's coming off Isaac Romero. We'll see. We know how we feel about Isaac Romero because that last game was diabolical. And Guridi's coming off for Guillen. Let's see if we can feed. Let's see if we can feed the guy now. Let's see if we can feed Robbie Euro. Give me a second. I'll go back into comments. I promise. Let me just make sure that I get the right thing with this timer. Because the ref looking at his watch, and I've been wrong before. So he's pointing. There we go. All right, now the time is back on. RVP was bigger portrayal because he actually went to the board and asked what the ambition of the club was. Yeah. And that's the thing. If you want to be at a club and you want to push on and they're saying, you know, we care about the finances, then of course you're gonna leave. What kind of idiot stays at a job where you're first underpaid and then at a club with no ambition? Manchester United were a serious club then. Yeah. Yeah, they were, excuse me. Just like City were. It sucks, but you want ambition, bro. I saw it fairly crazy ending. 90 plus for both. Tax, I'm not saying that the owners aren't at fault. I was specifically main priority was the money first and foremost for Sanchez. Yeah, it was. It was. But I will caveat that. Right? With as Tyson said, as a footballer, your career is short. Right? He's already been at Barcelona. He's already been at Arsenal. He's competed. He's won an FA Cup. You know what I'm saying? If you come from a little village in the middle of nowhere in a third world country, at some point you got to say, okay, I've got to go for the big bucks. I've got to go to make sure my family's taken care of. And you see it a lot. You see it, you know, I think that's what they were saying with Victor Osimhen. Like, he wants more money. But if you come from a small town where your parents ain't have nothing, your grandparents ain't have nothing, and somebody's offering you 350 Great British pound a week, you're going to take it. Yes, I want to win trophies, but I'm getting older. And at some point, you got to be like, are trophies more important than making sure my family is set up for life? And that's how some of the South Americans think. They get their money and they look at them. Their brothers got houses. Their mama got houses. Their uncles got houses. They set up for life. And all you had to do was play football for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing, in my opinion. RVP did well in the league, bottled majorly in the UCL for us. Yep. I still don't like him because he came from Arsenal. Apparently, the United players didn't like him either until Ferguson said, if you don't pass to him, you won't be playing. It's his job. He's supposed to. That's what fans forget. These players have future. Yep. And that's exactly what I'm saying. You have a future, bro. You got to make sure that mama and dad and cousin can eat. Don't forget the time, and we didn't match what RVP wanted. I'm excluding rational thinking out of my sentiment. Obviously, they need to. What's good for their career, but even then, he knew how much he was loved at Arsenal. Yeah. All are falling. Bro, all Bilbao are going to do is fall around, bro. They're just going to fall out. How's the betrayal? He asked for the ambition. They said none. He is a traitor. They said FA Cup, dude. Crazy. Humans are too entitled. These guys should put strangers first. I'm setting up my family. Subscribe to Tyson. Make sure you do. Fergie told him if you want to come to us, he won the league. You sell, he fluffed the chances, went out to Real, but Real cheated us in both games too. Real do that. So did Barcelona. RP didn't win, then people would have said, but he did exactly what he wanted. And he went out a winner. That's what you want. You want to go out a winner. So as expected, Bilbao come out swinging. Oh, that's terrible. Oh Lord, Nico Williams is warming up. Nico Williams is warming up, everybody. We're in trouble. Your defense is in trouble when Nico's in the room. Nope. Good job. Good job. Driving, turning. Go! What a goal! What a goal! Ejuke, what a goal! Oh, he takes him on. He rinses him, bro. What a goal. And chips the keeper. Hold that, Unai Simon. Hold that. Vamos. Real cheat like mad, but at least they own it. Barca cheat like mad, pretend they're righteous. Facts. That's why I picked the team that doesn't cheat. Oh, he's on side as well. He's on side as well. Yoinked him. Hold that. Ejuke has been on for about 5 minutes, and he's already scored. What a finish. What a finish. I'll take that. I'll take it all the way to the bank. Vamos. Now I'm comfortable. Now we can talk about the chat. I'm comfortable now. 2-0, they ain't coming back. I need a Robbie Euro goal, though. I get that. I used to be like that, but then I realized with football will come. You want players to show loyalty, but then what happens if they did, and then Arteta comes in and does what he has? Why are people not upset about that portrayal? That's true. People want footballers to be loyal, but then when clubs aren't loyal to them, they're okay with it. And look at what he's doing to Martinelli. Martinelli has been nothing but loyal. And I know we're not talking about Arsenal, but I'm using him as an example. He's been nothing but loyal. And we're talking about getting rid of him. The manager doesn't even have the decency to say, I want to get rid of you. And I've seen it a lot in sports, man. As I said, I'm a Dolphins fan. I've been a Dolphins fan my entire life. I've seen players that I thought were loyal, and then of course the club say, "Oh, he's just trying to get money." Bro, you're making billions off of jersey sales. You're making billions, off of tickets because they come to see the player. And then when he asked for a contract, we did it Jason Taylor. We did it to Zach Thomas. Like, you know what I'm saying? No one cares about loyalty to the players. The players have to be loyal to the club. But then when it's time to turn around and say, listen, they did it to Tony Adams. Mr. Arsenal, man's got a statue. He had to beg for a better contract. And guess what? If social media was around then, as it is now, they would have thrown him under the bus. Oh, he just wants more money. He's holding out for a contract because he wants more money. Yeah, he deserves it. At what point do I get paid? You sold millions. You sold millions of Tony Adams kits. And I asked to get a fraction of that, and I'm not loyal because I'm asking the club to give me what's due to me. Nah, man. I've been an athlete. I've been a coach. Get what you're owed. Get what you're owed. Sevilla on the break again. Come on. We got a break again and gets it right back to him. Jesus. Trash. Yeah. The players are set up for life, even in a first world country with the wages we earn. The only player I believe who wanted more money for not Lambos and lifestyle and facial is Sadio Mane. Mane has done a lot. Mane has done a lot for Senegal. They talk about it. The things that he's done. There's a lot of footballers, man, who've actually who come from those smaller countries and have done a lot for their country. Look at Didier Drogba. Like those guys have done a lot for their country. And I don't fault it. Like I said, I can't fault you. If you come from third world country and you're getting paid £200,000 a week, or you have the opportunity to stay here and make £50,000, or we'll pay you $250,000 at a different club, but you might not win anything. Bro, if my family's living in third world conditions, guess what? I'm going to go there and I'm going to get as much money as I can. And that's the same thing with Saudi. You look at, what was his name? The dude from Aston Villa. The striker from Aston Villa. What was his name? You guys know who I'm talking about. You put it in the chat. But he went to Saudi. And everybody's like, oh, why are you going to Saudi that young? Bro, because I don't know if I'm going to tear my hamstring. I don't know if I'm going to tear my knee. If I can go to Saudi and make sure that my family is good, Duran. Yep, Duran, that's exactly. If I can go to Saudi and make sure my family's good for years, making stupid money, I'm going to do that, bro. Because I come from a country where they don't have money. I can take my mama out the hood. I can take my family out the bad neighborhoods. So I would do that, bro. Great goal. Yep. Your fruit bowl is in trouble, Nico, in the room. He didn't even come on yet. Nice. Tell it, that. Yeah. Big up E. Ross. Sorry about the waffling. All right, we're back in. Come on, Robbie Earl. Oh, it's another one. We cooking. I always rated Oscar Isaac Romero. I always rated him. Top player, that Romero. I always knew he would come good. Shameless. Big up E-Sauce. Big up E-Ross, man. Remember, guys, I'm saying this as a fan, not a rational businessman. I hear you. And yes, I heard that as well, that Oscar lived humbly in China and he was like giving all his money back to his family. So he's saving all his money so that he could set his family up. He's that Romero. Listen, last week he was trash. This week he's great. Top player that. You guys know I'm shameless, bro. He said he lived off bonuses alone and saved every penny from his base. Yeah, man. And his family's probably set up for life now. I'm just like, when it came to players like Duran and guys who go over to Saudi, especially if you've you're 19 and you've played until you're like 25, 26, and you know that maybe you've got 3 more years, bro, just go. I'll go to Saudi. Oh, Amrit Laporte's on for Arezzo. It's 3 and it's over, guys. It's over. There's nothing wrong with that from yeah. It is what it is. Sack Terzic. I mean, to be fair, it's not really his fault. But yeah, we cooking now. We cooking with grease. What did I predict? I predicted 3-2. And it probably would have been 3-2 if they had. Hey, they doing the bounce. The Sevilla fans are bouncing. We top of the league, everybody. We top of the league. All we need to do is not lose more than 10 games. We need to win the other 36, and we'll win the league. Bro, if Sevilla won the league, bro. If Sevilla won the league, fam, is a La Liga fantasy? Well, let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Time out. Pause. I didn't know there was one. Can I download it? Go back. I'm trying to download it. It won't let me click on it. Give me a second. I'm trying to. Yeah. There's a La Liga fantasy app. Who knew? We about to do La Liga fantasy as well. Look at that. Sorry. Let me get back. Sorry. Let me get back to the game. Oh, it's frozen now. Hey, Nico is on. I want every player to get what they deserve, especially they earned it. Sanchez definitely a give he deserved to Arsenal. That's on the club. Doesn't mean it's hurt. Yeah, like I said, I got over it. I definitely did. There's a player telling how he was saying he'd never go to Saudi. Then he saw the contract off. Yeah, bro. I love doing. Listen, I love doing YouTube in this country. If Saudi offered me what I was making at work and they doubled it, I'm going, bro. Tyson said he said 16. Yeah, he did. He did. I've always rated that kid, Tyson. I've always rated that kid. I think he's one of the best players on the team. I'm just kidding. No, I think, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing I think about some of the players. What a pass. What a pass. What a pass. Yep. And he reverts right back to type. He got a good pass. All he needs to do is control it and square it to Euro. I need Euro to score, bro. I need Euro to score. Fans, that's true. That's true. It's absolutely true, Sean. Big up to you, Fraley. Maybe he's a super sub. That's a La Liga fantasy. I'm so happy with this. I didn't know. I'm gonna start me a La Liga fantasy. I'm a week behind though. Oh. I'm gonna sign up for La Liga fantasy. Will it let me? Will it let me do it? They sent me a verification code. I don't see it though. They've done me. Maybe it's in my junk. No, maybe it's not. Nope, I didn't get it. It happens. It does. It definitely does happen. I'm trying to see if I can sign up for La Liga. Fantasy. We can get a La Liga fantasy going. They said they sent me a code, but I don't see it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Well, last year, 50,000 people walk out 10 minutes into the match. Hey, Bilbao trying to get something. Man, the Godfrey says Unai Simone stinker. Nah, we're just good, man. We've been cooking, man. We playing on easy mode because we up a dude. My FPL captain plays now. Did you really captain Richarlison? That's crazy. That's crazy, Captain Richarlison. And big up to you, Godfrey. I'm pretty sure you're winning my league. But, I mean, I knew I wasn't going to win the league, so. This code still hasn't come through, and I don't know why. Nope. Nope. Oh, gosh, Nico again. I need another goal. Sean said, Rican, if you ever been inside, you wouldn't say that. I ain't going inside for any. Yeah, I hear it. I was just talking trash. I like it here. I prefer Europe. I didn't get the code from this fantasy thing. I don't think they want me to sign up for fantasy, and I'm sad about it. They said they were going to send me a code so I could verify, and they haven't. They lied to me. I even looked in the junk. Nothing. They don't want me, bro. They don't want me to do the fantasy. I kick the thing. Sevilla title charge. Let's go. Yeah, I hope so. But it won't happen. Sevilla finishing in European places. Two things I would like to happen this season. Us to finish above Betis and us to make Europe. So, yeah. That's true. That's true, Sean. I wouldn't. I'd go to Japan, though. I'd definitely go to Japan for any amount of money. I go to Japan for any amount of money. I need to lose weight, though. Because I don't want to have to be over there and going into a store and have to get a 5X. You know what I'm saying? Embarrassing myself. Decided that people know only about decided that people only know about from biased media is not the same place the footballers are leaving Europe to live in. Come on, man. That's true. I know that. I'm not. Who's 12? Oh, Stangante. So Carmona coming on for Sangante. Changing the defender is pretty interesting in the 70th minute. Hope he doesn't have a knock. Now people going down. I've been decided, no, sir, for me. Yeah. I just want to go to Dubai once. Just to say I did it. But yeah. Sean said you can visit me in Japan. I love Japan. I would love to go to Japan. Hey, we holding on. We holding on. Algamay is putting his body on the line, bro. We holding on. Listen, and this is the thing that I love about La Liga, man. Bilbao are down 3 goals and down a man, and they're still attacking. They're still looking for something. It's the pride. It's the pride, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I want to keep a clean sheet, though. Nope. Nope. As soon as I said it. As soon as I said it. Basura. I still ain't get this code, bro. Can't believe we gave a goal to Bilbao. Tyson say you jinxed that one hard. Yeah, bro. I shouldn't have said nothing. But to be fair, Bilbao have been on us second half anyway. Hey, my score line for 3-2 might come down. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Isaac Romero, Robbie Europe. Isaac, too much. Too much. Erod said Ricanistas. Yeah, man. It took me a while to come up with that, man. Well, with the whole Rican thing. My wife came up with that one. I didn't know what I wanted to call myself. So my wife was like, I brainstormed for a long time. And my wife, big up to the first lady, she came up with a name. And I was like, oh, what should we call ourselves? Ricanistas. One of these days, I'm going to have t-shirts and mugs. When I get to Curtis Shaw level, because Curtis been talking about having mugs and t-shirts for at least 2 years. I've been following Curtis for years. And we still waiting on the t-shirts and mugs. So I'll get us a t-shirt one of these days. Good. Come on. Robbie Earl with a goal. Oh, yo. That's a terrible cross, bro. You mad at him? What are we supposed to do? Go chase that, bro? We need a... I'm getting harassed by a thing who wants her. I got one already, so no thank you. Swasso's down. And it looks like Bilbao making a double change. No takers. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. Tyson said, just don't do the sellout when you get big like Curtis. That ain't the same guy first watch. Intact, to be fair, none of them are. The thing is, at some point you get big, and if you want to secure your future, you have to do a little bit of selling out. What I will say about Curtis is he's still close to what he was. He hasn't gone the Terry Fleurs and those other grifter route. I still feel like Curtis stays true to who he is, but when you make more money and people offer you, entrance into the club, you have to kind of toe the line, which is what I said. I don't think I'd want to be a part of Arsenal, because I wouldn't want to have to sacrifice how I feel about the running of the club. Sevilla, on the other hand, I'll be a top Sevillista. I don't care if we get relegated. I'm gonna say everything is good at the club because I just feel differently about it. It's like Sevilla's like having a marriage and you argue with your woman, and then somebody says, "How do you feel about your wife?" I love her. Everything about her. Do you argue? No, we don't. Knowing good and well you do. But you don't want nobody else to know you argue because that's the love of your life. And y'all better think she's an angel. Me and my wife don't argue for real though. She just bullies me. And there's a stark difference. Okay. There's no arguing. I take the bullying. But yeah, man. Like Sevilla, I love Sevilla, bro. Arsenal, I love Arsenal as well, but I want to be able, because I don't like the Cronkies, so I'd want to be able to say what I want. I think Sevilla would allow me to say how I feel about the club, whereas Arsenal wants you to say, "Oh, it's all sunshines and daisies." The whole time you know that it's not. Bilbao all over us, and it looks like the 3-2 might be happening. I don't know how we've gotten worse, but we have. Dowdy used the red flag to appetizer. Some harassment is good every now and then. Like I say, I get bullied. I get bullied by a lady who's barely over 5 foot. I'm just saying. I do like Bilbao's warm-up top, though. It's nice. Castor makes some good warm-up tops. That's true. Mateo will take her. I don't know what the ref is looking at right now. Bilbao had 7 corners, and they've been down to 10 men for most of the game, bro. Man, like Mateo. Arsenal taking money convince you of Champions League when they really target relegation if it meant more money. Yeah, facts. I think Sevilla just always want to win. They always want to do well. At their own detriment sometimes, but yeah. That's crazy. So, E. Ross, I did mention this earlier, but you weren't in here. Don't care about the Prim. Don't care. Don't care about the Prim. Please don't put it in here. I don't care about it. I'm not gonna click on it if you do put it in here. This is a La Liga stream. I don't care about what's going on in the Prim, to be fair. But just saying. Like I don't want no Prim updates. This is a La Liga stream. You got some La Liga updates, I'll take them. But I don't care what's happening in the Prim. There's the reason I do La Liga streams. There's a reason I do the Waffle House. So I just don't want to care about the Prim all day, every day. Hey, I need another goal, bro. I'd rather you fail trying to win as a genuine sports team. So yeah, man. Our problem, Sevilla's problem is the Del Nidos. You know, you got the father and the son beefing with each other on the running of the club, and it's getting us nowhere except backwards. So yeah. I said fair enough. The English Premier League, yeah, yeah, man. There's a reason I do Sevilla. I need my mental health to just not focus on that league. And I always tell you guys I enjoy La Liga more anyway, which is probably why guys like Gianni watch. Gianni watches Serie A probably because it's just more exciting to watch. Because there's a little bit more competition, bro. Like people call it a farmers league, but I'd rather watch teams close to each other play each other. Like Bilbao is down a man in 3 goals, and they're still coming. Well, in 2 goals now, and they're still coming at us. Do you think you'd see that in the Prem? Probably not. So it's fun. And yeah, in the Prem, it's Barca, Real, and everybody else is going for European spots, and I'm okay with that, bro, because I know where we are in the hierarchy. Like it's basically who can get third place in the championship, and that's fine with me, or 4th place really, because Atletico is going to be 3rd. So yeah, man, it's exciting. It's more exciting to me. I don't want the stress of the Prem all the time. And me personally, I'd rather watch, and I said this, I'd rather watch Oviedo versus Getafe than, Brentford versus Sunderland, to be honest. It's just me. Which is why I love the fact that I think La Liga games are on ESPN, which is great. Garcia Plaza yelling at some kid, I guess. $100. When the last 10 minutes, Bilbao trying to get is that Nico? It's Nico. Losing the ball. Yikes. Ball goes over the top to no one. Gee, we can't cross a ball to save our lives, bro. It's just huffing boxes up. I say huffing boxes, huffing balls up. That touch was awful. Oh, God, Nico. Oh, Lord. Bilbao look better with one less dude than we do, bro. I don't know what Fraley's just said. It actually shows what it is now. No, it actually just shows what's on the screen. That's great. It's the first time. It just shows what's on the screen. It doesn't say any words. Craziness. Oh, now we're back. Pillow Tortoise hot chocolate. Pillow Tortoise hot chocolate. I don't know why it showed that one and then gave me. Bilbao. Oh, this is collects. He's mashed up Rabiura. Good old YouTube consistently. Listen, right? And I wanted to say this because I think you said it in the last one, Tyson, right? You asked why I didn't redirect because I can't. So, because I'm always honest with you guys about this YouTube thing. You need 1,000 subscribers to be able to redirect to someone. which is why like before Normski couldn't do it because he hadn't yet reached the 1K. So because I don't have a thousand subscribers, I can't actually like redirect my streams to anyone. I just say go and raid someone else if you want to. So there's a lot of things you can't do until you get watch hours, or you can't or you get the amount of subs. Like before, I think you have to have 50 subs in order for you to actually stream on your phone. Like in order for me to do a live stream on my phone, I had to have 50 subs, which that's what I was doing at first because I didn't have the camera and the laptop. So I was trying to live stream on my phone. And I couldn't do that until I had 50 subs. In order for you to, what was the other thing? In order for me to get super chats, you have to have 500 subs, which I have. You have to have 3,000 watch hours, or 3 million short watches, or 3 million short views. And I have nearly 2,000 hours. The problem is because I recorded more than a year ago, over 365 days. So every time I record, my number goes up, and then the next day it goes back down because I lose the ones from a year ago, which is a shame. So yeah, it's a constant battle having to try to get to it. And then in order for you to get AdSense and actually start getting paid from YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours until February. So in February, in order for you to get paid from YouTube, like to get the AdSense ads and stuff, you have to have 8,000 hours. So yeah, it's long, bro. It's long. Pillow tortoise hot chocolate, yeah, person blue eating spaghetti and blue sucking spaghetti. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube is hard, bro. It's hard to get monetized. It's hard to get anything. Even like A/B testing. Like if I wanted to test a thumbnail, or if I want to test my reach and try to get more people, like you have to hit that first tier of being a YouTube partner. So I'm not making no money from this. I'm not making any money from this, and I ain't close, but I enjoy doing it because I enjoy waffling. That's priceless. Waffling on the internet to people who waffle with me is priceless. That's it. I enjoy doing this. But yeah, if I was doing this for money, bro, I'd probably give up. And there's Reddits, because I'm on Reddit. I like going on Reddit and talking about, football and stuff. I'm trying to make the Sevilla page more lively. But I think it's also because I speak in English and a lot of people answer me in Spanish. But I don't care. I'm just going to keep going. But you see on Reddit, and there's a lot of people who, they're going down. There's a lot of people who get discouraged because people think you're just going to be IShowSpeed or Mr. Beast, and come on here and blow up. But Mr. Beast and IShowSpeed, they were recording for ages before they got big. You know what I'm saying? And people think they're just going to come on YouTube, do their videos, and get paid. And that's not how it works, bro. You have to actually grind and do it. So, yeah, man, I do it for the love of the game. I do it because I like watching Sevilla. I do it because I want to spread, my interest, man. If I can get more people in America to watch football, if I can get more people in England to think that Americans know what they're talking about when it comes to football, I've done my job, man. You know what I'm saying? When you got people like, I don't even know, bro. You got people who get on here and they say random stuff, and it makes North Americans look bad. Then, I wanted to change that. Do I know everything about football? No. But then I speak to people like Taryn. I speak to people like Gianni, who are American. They know their football. Gianni is a wealth of knowledge, bro. Like he just remembers everything. The guy likes the game. He lives for the game. And when it comes to Italian football, he's probably forgotten more about Italian football than I'll ever know. So it's talking to those guys and being able to have, you know, a great conversation and talking to you guys as well. But yeah, man, I don't get on here for monetary gain. If I did, I just quit because I'm not close. So so yeah. Tyson said the grifting is starting to make sense considering the guys who do a lot. Yeah. Like you get, so once you hit your AdSense, once you get the 4,000 hours that you get paid for it, then you get X amount for every ad. So, you know, your football terraces of the world, they'll put heavy ads on, and then if you get 3,000 people in the chat, every person that clicks on the ad, that's money. Then you have people, hey, Nico being Nico, garbage. Fight me, bruv. It's crazy. But yeah, those guys get paid. And then what I find interesting is like you look at some of those and they don't even read the super chats. You've put in your hard-earned money to send a super chat and people don't read it. They just put it on the screen. They don't put any regular comments on the screen. The super chat's going to screen. You can't even be bothered to read and actually acknowledge the fact that somebody sent you money. And there are channels that won't even start the stream or go further until they've hit X amount of super chats. It's weird, bro. We know that you're grifting. And like I said, I try to be as honest as I can. Am I doing it for money? No. Will I be opposed to making money off of it? Of course not. If I can do something that I enjoy and make a little money, of course I will. Who wouldn't? But that's not my primary reason for being on here. If it happens and I can make a little cheese, then I will. And I think that's how you should be. But then you look at some of those channels and it's not that, bro. It's make money or you don't get content. I don't want to hold anybody. Why would I hold you hostage to hear me waffle? It's weird. You can go to your local barbershop and hear waffle for free and not pay your hard-earned money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. He does it for the love. I try to do it for the love of the game. 7 minutes of added time is crazy. Where do you get that from? We got 4 yellow cards as well. Hey, I don't want to see that. Oh, I don't want to see that. I'm hoping he just got hit in the Co Jones. Because I'm hoping because Robbie Euro's been good. He's been good today. Oy, oy, oy. Another yellow card. I feel like half the team got yellow cards, bro. E-Rod said I was just going to ask you that too, Rican, about the 50 sub stream. So when you first start out, you can stream. I think you can stream on a laptop. But at the time where I started, I didn't have a webcam or like my laptop wasn't working. And I wasn't really live streaming that much anyway. But yeah, at the time I started, I wasn't really thinking to live stream. I was still using my phone. But I realized that to use my phone to live stream would have been tough. So I just kept doing, like for me, I kept doing videos until I got the 50 subscribers. And then I started live streaming on a laptop. And then when I started live streaming, I think when I started live streaming, I was still using my actual phone, like a camera. And then no, when I first started live streaming, I was actually using the camera on this computer because I was using OBS when I first started. And then once I got like 100 subscribers, I was like, okay, I'll buy an actual webcam, which it is. It's not the greatest, it's a cheap webcam. I paid like 20 pounds for it. I paid 20 pounds for it. And it's done all right. You know, I've just got a regular laptop with a 20-pound thing. But yeah, now I can do like everything. But every step of the way, you need to hit a number or hit a certain amount of hours or something. It's not just like getting on here and waffling. I actually had to do a little bit of work. The Please Fund Me channels. I never want to be that, bro. I have a full-time job, which is why I'm not on here every day. And I'm envious of people like, you know what I'm saying, Shane makes his own hours, and BBK retired from the military. So they have time to like do this every day. And even then, you know, Shane will probably do it for an hour or two and then call it a day and do his actual job. Me, I work a 9 to 5. So I come on here. Oh, yeah. I work on here. I come on here when I'm off my actual job. I don't work like 9 to 5. I work crazy hours during the week. So if you see me and I'm not, I try to be consistent with doing streams X amount of times a week, but they're never at the same times because it's dependent on when I get off work. But yeah. Pray to say I want to be Rican's first member. One day. One day we'll get there, Fraley. One day we'll get there. My YouTube started simply so my kids have something to go back and watch when I'm long gone. Yeah, man, and that's a good reason. You know, like I tell you guys, man, like I wish my uncle was able to do something like this. So I could actually just see him, man. I miss my uncle. You know, hearing him talk about sports. Like I know that like my uncle was like my second dad, bro. And it would just be nice to have had something that I could like watch him talk about sports and the Dolphins and football, because he's the reason why I think about doing this stuff. Like my aunt actually watches me. I think she's one of the silent watchers. Because it's weird, because like if I message in the group, sometimes she'll say that she's seen something. This is why I try to be on my best behavior, right? Because my aunt, my abuelita, she is diabolical. She won't say anything, and then later on she'll come back and say like, "Oh, I saw you said this." So that's why I try to be on my best behavior. I try not to curse. I try not to say anything too off the wall because my abuelita watches sometimes. But I know from my aunt definitely does watch. And that's the game, guys. That's the game. It's over. Sevilla win 3-1. We are top of the league. We top of the league, everybody. I just want you guys to know that. We're top of the league. But yeah, my aunt watches, so I try to be on my best behavior. But she'll say things like that I've said or something that, you know, she's watched. And I love that because it's like that connection, even though I'm not close to home. But she'll also be like one time I was on here and I had my chain out. She was like, "Oh, your uncle used to wear those too," like the ankh as well. So I used to have the ankh as well. And she'll say like random things, or you know what I'm saying. So sometimes she'll say things and it makes me feel good because it's like my uncle is around to watch me. I feel like my uncle would have liked these streams, and he probably would have been in the chat flaming me as well. But yeah, that's kind of why I do it, so that it's why I do this channel, man, because I want to leave something behind that, you know, my little brother can watch, even though he's not into it. You know, if something happens to me, maybe he'll have this to look back on. So E-Ross said memberships incoming. That's what I was explaining earlier. So, let me check. Let me check. I'll check now. How far am I away? So, in order for me to get memberships, so it's memberships, super chats are all in the same tier, right? So memberships and super chats in the same tier. In order for me to get super chats and memberships, you have to reach a certain amount of watch hours. So initially you have to have 500 subs, which we have. Thank you, everybody. We got 600, so we smashed that. 3 video uploads in the last 90 days. I mean, I try to do 2 or 3 a week, so we're okay with that as well. And then 3,000 valid public watch hours. Right now, I have 1,981. So I'm close, right? The next tier is shorts feeds, ads, and watch page ads. And that's 4,000 hours, 1,000 subscribers, right? That's down the road. I don't, it's not my focus right now. My focus is to become a partner, because as I said, your videos get pushed a little bit more so you can make the community grow. And also you get a little bit more help in like developing your channel and making your channel better. It's like telling YouTube, hey, I'm serious about this YouTube thing. I've got enough watch hours. I've got enough. So that's what it is. And like I said, I always be honest. I don't have to hide what I'm doing on my YouTube, because I'm not doing it for money and I'm not doing it for fame. I'm doing it because I like talking to you guys, so I can be open and honest about where I am in my journey. Big up to NUFC. Sorry it took me so long to get you a comment. We waffle and run this joint. But yes, give me a second. Let me just make this bigger so I can actually see everyone. But yeah. Freddie said, in America, do you get a good retirement from the military? It depends on how long you served and what rank you got to. I said my little bro's in the military. So yeah, you get a pretty decent pension. I think I've seen people get, I think, like $5,000 a month or something. But you got to think, like, when you retire from the military, right? Because how the military works, you do 20 years in the U.S. military, you can get retirement. So imagine you went in at 18. At 38, you get out, you're retired. Your 40s could just be doing whatever you want. You don't need a job. You can get a part-time job and chill. And it's probably what Taryn did. Because Taryn doesn't look that old. He's probably late 30s, early 40s. So it's probably what Taryn did. He's done his 20 years. He's gotten out. And now he can do whatever he likes. He can get a part-time job if he wants. Or he can probably live on retirement, depending on how much it is. So yeah, it's a good deal, bro. It's a good deal. So yeah. Eros said right on. So yeah, Eros, I hope that answered your question about why I don't have memberships or super chats. And the whole redirect thing, I forgot. Let me read it. Let me read it to you guys, because I like to be transparent. Because a lot of YouTubers probably won't explain this to you. Because it's some big secret. It ain't no secret, man. If you start a YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can find it. So yeah, so for redirect, your channel must have at least 1,000 subscribers to unlock the live redirect feature. And your account must have no active community guideline strikes, which I don't, because I try to keep I try to keep like myself good. I've made my own whatchamacallit. I've made my own like thumbnails. I've made my own song. I've used bits and pieces, but I've tried to not have any copyright strikes and take anything from anybody. I try to make my own stuff. That's why some of it looks kind of weird, but I like to do things off my own back, so that's just me. Big up to Auntie. Yeah, big up my Titi, man. And yeah, she's Puerto Rican, to be fair, so she knows people curse and stuff. But I try to be on my best behavior. But you guys can just be you guys. And E-Ross with the looking eyes. Brentford up 2-0. What does that mean? Let me go check the PL. What does that mean for my fantasy? Oh, I got a hold. Thiago got. They up 2-0. Did he not score? Thiago only got 1 point. Collins only got 1. Oh, what's up with that? Come on, Thiago, score a goal. That's all I care about with my fantasy. 13 points diabolical, bro. 13 points diabolical. Yeah, I see that. He don't care about that on this one. True. But yeah. Freddie with the laughing face. But thank you, E-Ross. I appreciate it. Listen, and I tell you guys all the time, man, I do this for fun. I do this as a hobby. I do this to chat with people. Like, I live in a place that I'm not native to. You know what I'm saying? And I have friends. I have a couple friends, but they're busy. We don't always have time. You know what I'm saying? One of my friends is not a football fan and the other one is. Actually, two of them are. They like NFL, and I just haven't watched that in a while. But when it comes to football, Woody's like my one friend that I could talk to about football. You know what I'm saying? And he's a lot more positive than me. I'm a cranky negative dude, and that's fine. But yeah, man, I like chatting to people and hearing other viewpoints because that's how I grow. That's how you get, in my opinion, that's how you get more intelligence, especially emotional intelligence, is by listening to people, listening to how they view life, and forming your own conclusions from how you view life, how people view life, and it helps you throughout, whatever you do. Because like even with, Arteta, we talk about why you like him, why you don't, and that's solid. You know what I'm saying? You can always learn something for different people's viewpoints. But when it comes to this channel thing, man, I just do it for fun. I'm doing the Sevilla stuff because I want to be excited when I watch football. I've been more excited in the 2 games I watched Sevilla, and this is not me trying to elicit, any sympathy or just trying to be overreactionary. I've had more fun watching Sevilla in these last 2 matches with you guys than I had watching Arsenal all of last season. I wasn't excited watching Arsenal. It became a chore to watch a team that I love. And partially it's because of the fans. It's because you can't have an opinion without somebody jumping down your throat saying that your opinion's wrong and this is why my opinion's right. And that's the top gooners. That's the negative gooners. It's everybody. Everybody just wants to be correct in their viewpoint instead of just saying, I don't agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Egal can love Mikel Arteta. I don't. And people like views can hate Mikel Arteta. I don't. I'm on the view of not like. I don't hate the guy. He can do things well, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not me, bro. It's not me to sit here and either way hate or love the guy. I'm indifferent because he's an employee. I don't care about the guy. I know people don't like Mikel, and that's fine. I don't care about him. You know what I'm saying? But I want to enjoy my football again. And this is why I do these streams, right? Case in point, today's stream for Sevilla, how many times did we talk about the manager? How many times did we talk about the manager? How many times did you hear me talk about my feelings of the manager? I talked about the players. I talked about Isaac Romero scoring. I can't believe he scored. Beautiful goal, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get back to talking about football. I want to get back to criticizing players and complimenting players. Bro, Garcia Plaza, the one thing I will say that he's done is he makes good choices. He makes good changes. He sees that Bilbao on top. He makes changes. It didn't stop much because I just think Bilbao were hungry. You're away from home. You know, they wanted to get something. They got something in the end. But I think that he had a good game plan. But I didn't mention him. I mentioned the players. I mentioned the guys doing stuff. I mentioned how good Robbie Euro looked. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I just want to get back to watching football, and I can't do that with Arsenal. I do the watch-alongs, and even not even just you guys, the commentators talking about Arteta. Why? Who gives a crap? The guy doesn't play football. I shouldn't know or care who he is. The Dolphins head coach is the only person I know. I can't name the defensive coordinator or the offense coordinator. Do not care. I care about the players, bro. And this is why I do the Sevilla thing. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm being, harsh or negative or I'm being rude when I say I don't want to hear about the Prem. Because this is my safe space. Sevilla have always been my safe space in life. When it comes to sports, not always, because it was the Dolphins. But since I've been in Europe and since my mom's passed away, I've always gone back to Sevilla. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always gone back to Sevilla. When my mom passed away, I went to Sevilla match. When I wasn't doing well in life, I watched Sevilla. It's been a safe space for me. Alexis Sanchez going back, it's been a safe space. I can't. In the beginning, I could say that for Arsenal, but it hasn't been it. It's become more negative. Watching Arsenal and commentating for Arsenal has been more draining than anything I've ever done on this YouTube space. Just draining, bro. Just draining. Like, I've stopped talking in group chats because it doesn't become a thing about, oh, let's see what's on the pitch. It becomes a thing with saying, oh, Rican, you said that you didn't rate Martin Odegaard. Look at him now. Some people don't rate him. Some people called him mid. Why do you have to say that? Why is that the first thing you think about? Why can't you just say, dang, Martin Odegaard had a good game? You know what I'm saying? I don't go in there when Martin Odegaard had a shit game and say, oh, bro, look who said he was great. He's trash. I don't. I said he either had a good game or he didn't have a good game. I don't have to call him out because I don't care that much. He's trash, and I know he's trash. We'll move on. It's my opinion. And the thing with Arsenal fans is you can't have an opinion. You have to have the opinion they want you to have. And I'm never going to have that. So I'd rather remove myself from the space. I still talk about Arsenal, and I still do Arsenal content. But that's why I do my own channel. You guys, I used to do panels. You used to see me on panels. I've stopped those. The only panel show I'm on is the one that I chose. My own panel show. And the reason I chose Bob and the reason I chose Dark Side is because we can get along. We don't talk over each other. We don't shout over each other. We talk about our topics. We give each other respect. And at the end of the day, we either, you either change minds on certain things or you don't, and you move on. There's no animosity. But doing this Arsenal thing every day, all day, I can't do it, bro. I don't have the mental space to do my job. I work a very mentally taxing job as it is. I work a very mentally emotional, evoking job for the NHS. Like, it's a heavy job. And I don't want to come home in my spare time, in my spare space, and then have to do with the emotions of being an Arsenal fan and defending why I feel some type of way. I shouldn't have to defend a darn thing. I said what I said. It's it. It's how I feel. You're not going to change how I feel. And with Sevilla, I don't have to do that. I don't have to think that hard. Tyson's been watching the 2 Sevilla games, and we've already come to the conclusion that Isaac Romero is the Spanish Nani Madueke. We've been there. We ain't talking about the man. We talking about the player. He scored. It's all right. He's more like the Spanish Kai Havertz. I wouldn't say Nani. Nani's disrespectful. He's more like the Spanish Kai Havertz. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I do this. I just want to explain to you guys why I do my Sevilla shows and streams and why I don't like Arsenal being mentioned. Because this is a safe space. This is a space where I can enjoy the football still. I can enjoy what's happening to me. Will we win the title? Probably not. Will we win anything? Probably not. Will we get relegated? Yeah. But who knows? But I'm having so much more joy. I'm having so much more joy. So yeah, my bad. I went on a tangent, but that's what we do over here. Can't be mad at Spuds losing, never. Never. In any league. I never want them to win anything except relegation. I said my best friends / only friends in my life. I'm lucky if I see them 5 times a year. We all live far apart and work different schedules. It's just part of growing up. The people that were never busy, I cut them. Yeah, man. When you become an adult, you got a whole lot of stuff, but you got to make time. You know what I'm saying? Woody has kids. I don't have kids, but I work a lot. And we still make time for each other. We still make time to go. You know, I live by the motto that people make time for what they want to make time for. People make effort for what they want to make effort for. So if you want to hang out with your friends, you do. And real friends understand that you can't hang out on the time when you're an adult because you have responsibilities. But if we do plan to do something and we go that additional mile, that's friendship, man, as an adult. So, yeah. E-Ross said 100%. I said a lot, but thank you. I appreciate it because I don't forgot. Tyson said, but I do. Yeah. I know how you feel about Mikkel. But the thing that thing I asked you, Tyson, have I ever tried to change your mind? Have I ever said you're wrong about Mikkel? I've agreed with you. Some of it I don't. But I understand, and I always say I understand why you feel that way. I might not feel that way, but I understand why you do. And that's just respect for me. Some people might like the prime minister. Some people might not like the prime minister. I try to understand why they feel like that. I'm not going to change their mind. If you feel strongly about something, you know what I'm saying? If you can't stand Arteta, there's no amount of me sitting here trying to waffle at you that's going to change your mind because you have it in your heart and your mind that you don't like him. But on the flip side, there's no amount of you telling me why you don't like him that's going to make me feel the same way that you do. Because I'm a different person. I feel a different way. I do, however, understand why you feel that way. And I'm starting to understand and I'm starting to feel certain similarities because of what I see and how he's treating, especially Martinelli. And I know this is a Sevilla stream, but I'm just saying in general, right? I can change my view based on what I see and based on the things around me. But I've never tried to change you, and you've never tried to change me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just life, bro. We're not always going to see eye to eye. And I don't want us to. I never want this to be an echo chamber. Because that's how you become complacent. And that's how you lose touch in reality. If everybody around you is a yes man, you lose touch in reality real fast. And that's what's happening at a lot of clubs. I feel like when I was a coach, I had a coach, right? And I'll get into your comments. You guys know I'm a waffler, right? But I had a coach that me and him, I wouldn't say we clashed, but we challenged each other. He'd say, why are you doing that? I said, because of this, this, and this. Well, you should try this way. And I'm not going to be like, who's this guy to tell me what to do? I'll be like, okay, let's try it. And when it works, cool. If it doesn't, I say, well, I didn't want to do it that way because this, this, and this. And he say, oh, I get it. Okay, so maybe try this, right? You got to challenge each other. But if I said, oh, I'm going to put this kid on. He's been trash all season. I'm going to put it on because I like him in practice. And he says, well, you probably shouldn't put him on because this team's playing this way and they're going to exploit him doing this. And I say, you don't know what you're talking about. You're the assistant coach. And then we lose. And I blame everything else except for the fact that the guy challenged me and said, I don't think you should. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind being challenged. I don't mind having different opinions because I can learn something. So, yeah, I don't want this to be an echo chamber. And I hope that it's not. But we're respectful here. Whether I agree with you or not, I respect you. Because that's common human decency. To respect people. Even if you don't agree with them. I don't not respect a lot of people. There's not a lot of people I don't respect. There's one huge person. There's one person that I've never met, but I will never respect. And he just happens to hold the highest office in all the land. I'll let you jump to your own conclusions. Never respect that guy. He called my country a crap hole. Other than that, I think everybody else, you know what I'm saying, can get a little bit of benefit of the doubt, to be honest. E-Ross laughing. I don't know who Sevilla's manager is. That's how often. I'm pretty sure you've mentioned his name, but it's a comment now to say, yeah, I mentioned that he's done something well, and that's it. I don't have to talk about him. I don't. And there are Sevilla fans that will talk about him, you know, and how he's doing. But I don't have to love Garcia Plaza. I don't. I have to love the players in the club. And the players, when they leave, you know what I'm saying? Alexis Sanchez, I wanted him to stay this year. I wanted him to give us another year, but they couldn't reach an agreement. And guess what? It hurt. But I'm still watching because I love the club. It's funny you said that, Rican, because at the moment, being an Arsenal fan feels like being at a job where you don't want to work at. Yeah, man. It feels like you're going in just to go in. You used to love it, but you don't love it anymore. Or you love what it used to be. And now you're just like, do I stay here because maybe it can get back to that? Or do I leave? And that hurts. I can't leave Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan. But I can leave the Arsenal spaces. I can leave the panel shows and the debates and the arguing and the glazing. I can leave that. And I'll still watch Arsenal. I'll still do my watch alongs by myself. With my 7 to 10 loyal subscribers who come in here and listen to me waffle, I'd rather do that than go on panel streams and make a fool out of myself and listen to people shout over each other and not actually listen to what the other person is saying because they have to get the aha moment. I don't want that, bro. I don't want it. They love him too much. They love that guy. And it's a shambles. My day, that's spot on, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. It is infuriating. It's mad. It's infuriating. Freddie said all my brothers makes the top groomers, and it's infuriating. I can't have a combo without them trying to say something about Arteta or Arsenal so good. And this is the thing, right? And this is the thing that I like about Woody. Big up to Woody. He's probably, you know, doing dad stuff. But the one thing I love about Woody's a positive guy. He's a positive guy. He's seen the good, he's seen the bad, and he's generally positive. But one thing I like about Woody is he allows me to moan, and he says, you know what? I get why you say that. That makes sense. Or maybe, oh, you've been a little bit too harsh. And I say, why? And he tells me why, and I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I am big. He knows that I'm on it. He knows that, you know what I'm saying? I'm grumpy, apparently, allegedly, right? But me and Woody can have conversations, and he doesn't glaze Arteta. He says, I think he does things very well, and I see why you think he doesn't. That's called being an adult and having a good conversation. You don't have to talk over each other. You don't have, like, I don't have, every conversation isn't this, oh, Mikel's the greatest. His hair is so beautiful, and he's amazing. Like, I see Mikel Arteta more than I see Arsenal players. That's a problem. You know how many times I've seen Garcia Plaza today? The 3 times he made substitutions and a couple times on the sideline. Other than that, nobody mentioned that dude because he's a manager. Who cares? At Fraley, send a hug, bro. It's hard work. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't go to jail. Hang in there. E-Ross say, hang in there. Tough times. Luckily, I have close mates in the same level with me and Arsenal. And you got to have at least one. Somebody to fall back on. He said, that's how he remembers that. And no, bro, to be honest, you have your opinion and you always respect mine, even if you don't agree. But that's how I've always been, man, in life. You don't agree with everybody. You're not going to agree with everybody. Me and my dad, I love my dad, bro. He's my father. Me and him don't agree about American football. This guy thinks the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl every year. And I say, Dad, they garbage. They're not going to. And I say, I think the Dolphins will make the playoffs. And he says, they're not going to. And guess what? We disagree. And we're both right. You know what I'm saying? Because we never do. But, you know what I'm saying? He has his opinion about his football team. I got my opinion. And we still love it. We still have love and respect for each other, man. So that's all I'm saying. And now I can't make anyone else not like him. I can only give my reasons for why I don't. And we control ourselves. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel any different that you like him. I don't feel any different that you don't like him. I respect your opinion. And I try to understand why you feel that way. The problem with a lot of top gooners, is when you ask them why they like him, they can't give you an answer that they've come up with on their own. It's always the same answer you hear on all the big channels, or something the club is giving. And then you try to explain to them why you don't like him, and they rebut you with, you're not a real fan. Well, I've told you why I don't rate him. I told you that for the last 7 years, I don't rate the fact that he doesn't rotate. I don't rate the fact in big games against the big six, he doesn't take any gambles. I don't like how in the Champions League, the game was there to be won, and he sat back and played for pens, and we didn't end up winning. I don't like that. I can say why I don't like that, but they can't ever tell me why they love that dude. And I know this is a Sevilla stream, and I know I've gone on a tangent about Arsenal, but I'm talking about in general why this is my safe space, right? So yeah, my bad. Freddie said, I love your chats, G, no homo. And yeah, man, I appreciate that. I really do. I like having chats with you guys too, man. I really do. It's my chill, man. It's like chilling in the corner, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the barbershop, just having a conversation. That's what I like. So yeah. Goose frabber. There we go. There we go. I'm back again. No, this is gonna cover my face. Let me do the other one, so you guys can see me. Freddie with the sad face. It's tough competing with top gooners, man. Mr. Trump, yeah, man, can't stand that guy. Had to be safe, very much so. Now I meant for you top gooners brothers, when you want to swing, say goose frabber real slow. Goose frabber. He Ross with the laughing. Nah, luckily they've never got big in my face. They know me as a troublemaker. Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta have that persona so people don't act crazy. My cousin is insufferable. Can't lie, had to offend him to the point he don't talk to me no more. Couldn't take the crap he come out with. And bro, there's no logic behind it, bro. I mean, last year you got some. We won the Prem. Okay, cool. I give you that. But to act like this guy was the top manager in the league for the last 7 years, I'm like, broski, you lost a Klopp slot and Pep. How are you top manager? You top manager now because no one else in the league is beating you. But yeah, all my cousins are Spuds fans. Yuck. Used to pop up like an Arteta head on any post, any platform. Yikes. That's awful. That's awful. That is pain. That is pain for your cousin to be popping up, bro. His dad is. I said he paid Arsenal. That's crazy. Yikes. E-Ross said them Cowboys, boo. Listen, my father is a diehard Cowboys fan. Right? Like every year. How about them Cowboys? I don't think he watches much anymore because he's a lot older now. And he's not, you know what I'm saying? He's not as with it. But growing up, every year, I think my mom was a Cowboys fan because he was a Cowboys fan, but it's insufferable because my mom's like me. Like, once you get into something, you go all the way. So having the two of them go all the way with the Cowboys, my late uncle is why I'm a Dolphins fan. He saved me from that life of pain. I don't know if he saved me too much because the Dolphins suck, but at least we know we suck. And I think that's why, like Sevilla, I know we're not winning La Liga, so I'm okay with it. Dolphins, I know we ain't winning the Super Bowl. I'm okay with it. The Cowboys, like Arsenal fan, every year think we're going to win the league. And yeah, Arsenal won it. And of course, the Cowboys will probably win it in a season or two. And then guess what? They'll be insufferable. Cowboys are back. They won't win for another 10, 15 years. Cowboys are back. Yuck. Would rather him pick Spuds than be a top group. Yeah, bro. Crazy. Rican, we're gonna have a talk with your dad. Nah, there's no changing it, bro. My dad was born in 1950. Ain't no changing him, bro. He been a cowboy for a long time. He been a cowboy for a long time. My dad, yeah, bro. My dad is 75 years of age. It ain't changing, bro. It ain't changing. Stay real to your household, buddy. About my uncle should kick him out. Crazy. I couldn't be a Spuds fan, man. Send him liberal hard tell. Okay, guys, do the dishes, guys. Why isn't it close put away, guys? See, Rican knows it. Crazy, bro. Crazy. You gotta know I'm younger. Yeah. Yo, do the dishes, guys. Put away the clothes, guys. Walk when to die, guys. Calma. Passion about the laundry. 23. Yikes. Fairly 23? Young. Make your bed, guys. Early January. My little brother January 5th. I'm January 7th. I'm January 8th. That's my birthday, January 8th. I probably put a birthday post out. But yeah. January 8th, bro. I'm a jam baby. That's why I'm always fuming. Because we always lose in January. So every time I go out for my birthday, because what I do is I don't go out the week of my birthday. I have my birthday at work, and then I'll go the week after. And yeah, bro, every time we play, actually, no, that's not true. Because the last time I had my birthday, I was in Bucharest, and I'm pretty sure we played Man United. We lost that game. So yeah. Diabolical. But I usually go away for my birthday. Like, I'll either go with my birthday's beginning. So if my birthday is on a Friday or a Saturday, I'll go the week after. So I'll leave and I'll be in a different country for my birthday, and then the week after, instead of being there the week before and then my birthday, if that makes sense. So that's what I usually do. And usually when my birthday is at the beginning of the week, like a Monday or Tuesday, or we play in Europe. Because I think one of my birthdays I was in Copenhagen. Was it my birthday? No, that was St. Patrick's Day. I went to Copenhagen for St. Patrick's Day, and we ended up losing to Lisbon. That's how I remember things. I'm always abroad when we take our L. Yeah, that was close. Word, it is close. I swear, Rican is around it. Yep, the 8th. Oh man, all I hear is Arteta voice in my head. Do the dishes, guys. It's wild. Yes, walk the dog, guys. Be on fire, guys.
I'm on fire.
I'm on fire, guys. Knew it. We gotta say, yeah, my bro is January 10th. I like being in January though. The only thing that sucks about being in January is the fact that like it's always cold when I go out, so I'll be trying to go. Out for the bank if we are related, bro, by Feb. My dad's late December, so is mine. Both my parents in December. My mom is early February. My son's second daughter misses all in August. Long 3 months. Very much so. E. Ross with the looking eyes. Mom is February 11th. Dad was February 8th. Yikes. And then the Valentine's Day on the 14th. Speaking of 3, February 8th. After Christmas too. So listen, when I was growing up, right, it was lovely, because you have. So how we do Christmas in Puerto Rico, or in Puerto Rican household, is Christmas Day is nice, but we do Noche Buena, which is Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve, Noche Buena, you have like your music, you have your food, your meal, like your Christmas dinner is on Noche Buena, and then you stay up to open a couple of presents, or you stay up to open all the presents, and then the next day you just play with your presents and stuff. You have the remnants of the dinner. So we always just do Noche Buena. And so you have Noche Buena and Christmas. Then you have New Year's, and then you have Dia de los Magos Reyes, which is Three Kings Day on the 6th of January. So you get like the Three Kings little present, and then my birthday is on the 8th of January. So I get it'd be like a month worth of just saying festivities, and I miss it. So yeah. You let them know Frazier scoreline 3-0. Yikes! Has Thiago scored yet for my fantasy? He has not. He has not. I hope Spurs get relegated, and I love that for me. LOL. Kinski is cheeks. My other siblings are December, bro. Christmas Day. Yikes. Maybe some points for Rican. Nope. Still on 13. I've written this week off. Yeah. Trash. Good to see the Spurs back to factory setting. Their fans were gassing it too heavy. Yep. Because the defense is still garbage. You've brought up the midfielders. You've brought in a couple attackers. Your defense is still trash. My siblings with my mom all within 2 weeks of each other around Christmas. Then January 5th, close them out. I'm the odd one in April. That's crazy. April showers. Someone checking on Deji and expressions. I always love going to Spain for Three Kings Day. I was there. I was there in Spain, but I've never been to I lived in Spain. I've been to ferry a couple of times. The thing is, when you live somewhere, you're like, oh, you'll have time to enjoy it, and that's my problem. And so now that I live in England, I'm trying to do more stuff outside, so that if I ever leave here, I'll say I experienced everything. So yeah, used to get blessed. Nah. Better than my 6. Better than my 0. Not doing it. Tyson laughing at Fraley. And the Christmas log in Spain used to come in clutch. Listen, I miss Spain, bro. The one thing I will say though, the one thing I love about the UK is the Christmas markets. I love being able to go down to the Christmas markets and get an immense pie and mulled wine. I like the little knickknacks that they have, the little the markets where they do the my British family, every year we go to their house, they'll buy us a little thing that says Christmas 2020 whatever on it, and we hang it on the tree. I absolutely love Christmas. It's my favorite. So yeah. Oh, okay. Better than my 6. Better than my 0. We're talking about fantasy. I got you. I got you. I haven't finished the season since Arteta come. Always tune out at the end. Yeah, bro. It's mad. Yikes. Same, I always forget 2 months ago. I always forget fantasy, but I'm doing it because I have a channel and people enjoy it. Bob is apparently really good at it. I just do it for fun. Maybe one day I win. Yeah, you know what? I used to be very good at NFL fantasy though. I've won. There was a point where I was winning. I won 3 years in a row, and I won my pot from. I won my pot from work. Was it work? No, from my football team, my American football team. I won a pot. So I was really good at NFL fantasy, and then I stopped watching NFL because I can't watch Arsenal and the Dolphins. And the Dolphins come on at really late times, so I started watching Arsenal, and now I'm watching Sevilla. But yes, that's what we're doing now. E-Ross says, "Damn." Here we go. And Van Heck was supposed to be the savior. Betancourt playing, thinking he'll be any better. I mean, they got rid of Romero, and I would say, I'll say Romero. I got nothing. Thiago still got 1 point. Here's your points, Rican. Dang. So I guess he missed the penalty. Yep, missed penalty. That heck sounds like a foreign term for Tottenham's existence. Negative points for Rican, probably. And laughing. Yeah, bro. So listen, I've been here for 2.25 hours. I don't really got nothing else to say, man. Just a quick recap. Hating on life at the moment. Yeah. Just a recap on the actual game. Great win for Sevilla. I know that Wahaha says that, you know, VAR and it was soft. It probably was soft. But you know what I'm saying? We took that and we got 3 goals. And this is how the season is going to be. This is how Sevilla's season is going to be. I think we're just going to have to struggle and take advantage of opportunities as they come. And that's fine. That's fine. I think we'll be able to do it. I think we'll honestly be able to do it. I think that what the positive that I see from Garcia Plaza, the positives I see from the team, I think that getting points away from home, getting early points before the big boys start coming in, I think it's good. I think it's solid. And we'll see what we have. Who do we have next week? Who am I looking at next week for Sevilla? And when am I looking to do it? Oy, oy, oy. Okay, so Sevilla play at 8:30 on Saturday. However, I might be out of the country because I think I'm going away for my anniversary. So I don't want to promise you guys a watch along. If I am away, on an island somewhere or in someone's foreign country, I probably won't do a watch along. But I will be around. I'll probably take my tripod. I don't want to take my laptop. I don't know. I'll probably do like a live on my phone while I talk to you guys. Who knows? But if I am still here, I will do a late night watch along for that one. So I just have to see when I leave for my holiday. During the week, I will have crazy. That woman never says anything, bro. And there she goes. Will you now? So if I'm away from my anniversary, I won't be doing any watch alongs. I won't be doing any live streams. You'll be lucky if you get a couple of posts from me. Because yeah. Let me get into your comments, guys. They just got back from holiday to the gift that keeps giving. My cousin might actually. Facts. He's gas for the season. He ain't gas no more. Jeez. Gone. Yikes. Turkish content. Yikes. I'm just gonna skip this one. Tripod always out on holiday. Yeah. It's a no-go. I tried, guys. I tried. I told you, bro. I told you. She said, first I'm here. See this? That's crazy. That's great. But she ain't been in the chat. I've been on here 2 hours, nearly 3. Ain't been in the chat. All of a sudden, I say, yeah, well, I'm going to try to help out the community. Right? Crazy. Tyson said, got me. She is, though. She is. Right? And when it comes to the first lady, bro, when it comes to Stoney, bro, like I could either be Martin Odegaard or I could be Martinelli. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the day. Sometimes I'm Odegaard, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting played when I shouldn't. And sometimes I'm Martinelli. I'm on the fringes, man. I might be sold, you know what I'm saying? So it depends. It depends. Hey, Rican, just want to drop by, give a like, keep up the good work as always. And big up to you as well, Static. I did see your reaction, so make sure you check out Static's Instagram. He does the match reactions as well. So big up to Static as well. 18 likes. I appreciate everybody who's liked it. So yeah. Now you have extra space for my shoes since no. That's crazy. Great. Now extra space for the shoes since no tripod. That's wild. I tried, man. I tried to get y'all in on the itinerary, and the most she'll let me do on the thing is a pre-recorded video, and it can't be too long because then we got to go to the pool and stuff. So that's crazy. Go on, slowly. Family time. Yeah, bro. Invading. He get on my nerves, and I'll beg him to stream, so I'm sure y'all see him. That's because, listen, when we go on holiday, listen, I like to just chill, right? But no, when we go on holiday, my wife likes to just chill. I like to go see things. And then she's like, bruh, just leave me alone. So I just want to sit next to the pool. I want to put on my sunscreen, and I want to drink, you know, because you go all inclusive. She'd just be like, I just want to drink and sit next to the pool. I'd be like, no, I want to go do this. Well, let's do water sports. Let's go do this. It's like, bruh, we on holiday. Just sit down somewhere. So every now and then she'll be like, just go to the room. Don't you got a video or something to make? And then when I'm making my video, she'll either lay in the bed, or lay in the patio, or she'll go downstairs next to the pool. Just stop me from getting on her nerves. So yeah, I probably will be around. But yeah. So yeah. Big up. I love a bit. We do too, though. But my thing is, the way we do our holidays is if we go for 3 days, we always pick a day where we go out into town. Like the last time, I think we went to Corfu, and we sat at the hotel for most of the days. And then I was like, you know, she was like, do you want to go into Corfu town? And we went, and bro, my hamstring still ain't recovered. I didn't realize how hilly it was. You going up mountains, bro. My hammies are on fire, bro, still. So yeah, we was doing that. But we always pick a couple of days where we do go out. You know, if we go to Tenerife, we go see things. If we go to the Canary Islands, we go out. But, you know, because we live in England, I mean, most of you guys live in England, but because we live in England, we know that cold is around the corner. So if we go to Turkey or if we go to the Canary Islands, then you want to enjoy the sun and the warmth. So I be trying to sit on the beach and do the water sports sometimes, but I do know that, you know, you got to sit around and do nothing. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Stony real one for that though. Yeah, listen, she jokes, she jests, but she likes, deep down, that woman likes the fact that I record, because most of the time she'd be watching her show or she'd be in there talking to her sister. She just comes in here to cause chaos. I tell you, she bullied me. You guys see it in 4K. You guys see it in 4K. Bullying. You got to see the size. Yeah, she does though. She does. We really do. She's out there. She got her special watch. That's probably the shoes she's talking about. Because she brings all of her. This is the thing, bro. She brings all of her walking around, her sandals and stuff, and then she gives me the tennis shoes. She says, "Oh, but you already got a pair in there, so you put my tennis shoes in there too." So yeah, I put her trainers in my joint, because you know I got big feet and she got little tiny feet, so she uses that to put in my suitcase. I also pack way better than she does. My wife likes to bring a whole lot of stuff she don't use on holiday, whereas I pack for what I think we're gonna do, and I usually have an outfit for everything. Of course, I have to have my 5 million kits. This is one of them. Not this one. This one. Not this one, because I do have. I think we have enough. I don't like taking this one because it's got the Alexis on it. I do like the other one. I do like my other kits. Of course, I've got this one that I'm wearing. This is one of my favorite Sevilla ones that I take on holiday. But yeah, I usually take a couple Sevilla, a couple of Arsenal, and depending on where we go, then a kit. You know what I'm saying, a country kit. So I might take Spain, or if I don't take a Spanish kit, like if I go to Spain, I'll take a Spanish kit. But if I don't take a Spanish kit, then I'll take like one of my Benfica kits, or or the Ivory Coast kit or something. Like I'll take a kit that just for walking around. But that's literally my holiday. It's shorts and football kits. It's usually my holiday attire. So if y'all ever see me on holiday, I'll probably have a football shirt on. I don't like wearing actual shirts unless it's a t-shirt or a football shirt on holiday. So yeah. Stoney keeping it real. Yeah, man. She always keeping it real, bro. Bullying, that's what it is. Stoney bullying real. Take it away, then she'll have to walk around or be cold. My wife does not like the cold, bro. Does not like it. I bet she don't beat my missus. For some reason, my missus' feet stopped growing before she was 10. She's the size 2.5. Jeez. My cousin's ex was 6'4" and wore size 5 shoes. So far, she's got the smallest feet in the world for an adult. I forgot what size, like a 5 or a 6. I think a 6. A 6. I think she's a 6. All I know is my wife can wear kid shoes and women's shoes. That's what I know, and I hate it. I hate it. It's crazy, right? Size 2.5. Listen, tiny feet, but yeah, bro. Like I absolutely hate the fact that my wife can do that, bro. Cause me, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here wearing like an 11, bro. I'm out here wearing an 11, and you know what I'm saying? I gotta go out there and search for shoes. And we'll be in like the Nike outlet. She's like, oh, look at these. They're the kids' shoes, but they're cute. And they fit me. And I'll be like, you ain't got no shoes for me, man. I got out here. So yeah, but she doesn't like closed-toe shoes anyway. My wife likes her toes to be out. So yeah, bro. Although she's about 4'9", bro, she gets all the best shoes for like 50. Yeah, bro, I'm paying 100. So yeah, it's cheaper for it, to be fair. But yeah, listen, I've been on here long enough. But what I did want to show you, since we've divulged, and I probably will show it on the next. Actually, I don't have it. I was gonna show you guys the kit that I bought, but I don't know where it is. So she is a Jordan fan. So yeah, listen, it's been 3 hours. I'm gonna go because I got some Diablo 4 to play. I like Jordans as well. I got some Diablo 4 to play with the missus and some anime to catch up on. So I'm watching Devil May Cry. So we catching up on that, and we're playing Diablo 4. So I'm gonna go do that because I've been here long enough. So big up to Tyson, big up to Fraley as well. Big up to E. Ross, the boss. And big up to everybody else. Big up to everybody else who stopped by. Wahaha. Is Diablo 4 multiplayer? It's so far it's a couch co-op, I think. Which my wife is becoming a gamer. She won't admit it, but she is. But yeah, we're having a great time with that. So thank you guys so much for watching, man. I really do appreciate it, especially the Sevilla streams. I know that all of you aren't into La Liga, but as I said, it's a place where I can just let my brain wander and rest and enjoy it. So that's what we've done. I'm gonna leave you guys how I always leave you. I can't do Apex, man. I'm not into shooters, to be fair, even though I did play Borderlands, but it's just not for me. But big up to you, Freddy. Top shooter there. I'll leave you guys how I always leave you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that if I don't see you again this weekend, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I hope that all the negativity leaves you. But most of all, I hope that you enjoyed the live stream. I hope you enjoyed this game. I hope you enjoyed chilling with me. And before I leave, the man of the match, I'm going to give to number 16, Isaac Romero. He scored a goal. I'm shameless. That's what it's going to be. So there we go. Big up to you guys. But I will see you on the next live stream. And if the missus let me, you never know. The Waffle House might be tomorrow. I might do a Waffle House because it's been so long since we've done an actual one. And I've got a new kit to show you guys. So we'll think about it. Let's see what the missus says. Let's see if she's up to it. But if she's not, then I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Hopefully, if we don't do the touchline trifecta, then I'll still be back with a show. Because I want to be consistent at doing shows on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. So I will be back for that if we're not there. Thank you guys so much for giving me your support. Thank you so much for giving me your time. And as always, I'm out.